WIBTA if I skip my brother's wedding because he uninvited my husband over a joke? My brother Jake, 32 May, is getting married in 2 months and I'm 29F, supposed to be a bridesmaid. Or I was supposed to be. Background: my husband Tim, 30 me, and Jake have never really gotten along. They're just different people. Tim's quiet and kind of nerdy. Jake's loud and into sports. They've always been civil, but not friends. Last month, we had a family BBQ at my parents' house. Everyone was drinking, things were relaxed. Jake and his buddies were talking about the bachelor party, and one of them joked about strippers. Tim, trying to join in the conversation for once, made a comment like, "Well, at least you'll finally see a woman naked," or something dumb like that. It was obviously a joke. Everyone laughed, including Jake's fiancée, Sarah. Tim doesn't usually joke around, so I was actually happy he was trying. But Jake got pissed, like immediately in Tim's face saying, "What the fuck did you just say to me?" And Tim was like, "Dude, it was a joke, relax." And Jake shoved him. My dad had to get between them. Jake stormed off and wouldn't talk to anyone for the rest of the day. I texted him the next day to smooth things over. He said Tim disrespected him in front of his friends, and that he never liked Tim anyway, and now he has a reason. Then 3 days ago, Sarah texts me, says they've decided Tim is uninvited from the wedding. Just Tim. I can still come and be in the bridal party, but Tim has to stay home. I was like, absolutely not. If my husband isn't welcome, then neither am I. Sarah said I'm being dramatic and that Jake is the groom, so he gets final say on the guest list. I said that's fine, he can have his wedding without us then. Now my entire family is blowing up my phone. My mom is crying, saying I'm ruining Jake's wedding. My dad says Tim should just apologize. Jake sent me a long text about how I'm choosing sides and picking Tim over family. But here's the thing. Tim's joke was dumb, but it wasn't mean-spirited. Jake has said way worse shit to Tim over the years, and Tim never made it a big deal. Jake called Tim gay for not liking football literally at Christmas. I didn't see him getting uninvited from anything. And Tim is my husband. We've been together 8 years, married for 3. I'm not going to attend my brother's wedding alone while my spouse sits at home because Jake can't take a joke. My mom says I'm being stubborn and hurting the family. Sarah says I'm making the wedding about me. Even my sister thinks I should just go without Tim to keep the peace. But I think it's insane that they expect me to show up and smile in pictures while my husband is banned. So Ada, if I skip the wedding entirely? Am I being unreasonable here?